Hi everyone, it's Stephen Ryan here from Community Kicks. That's at community_kicks_ on Instagram. Big shout out to Cliff and the guys at Sneak Air for asking me to take part in this. And yeah, really looking forward to seeing what you guys send in as well. So quick introduction on me. I've been into sneakers for maybe 15 years now, and that kind of goes back to when I started skateboarding. So I used to love going into places like G1 on O'Connell Street, picking up some new pairs there and just having that box fresh pair of sneakers for going out skating in. And I'd say I've probably absolutely destroyed some very valuable Nike SPs along the way. But I think the last 5 or 6 years then I got serious into collecting, where I've built up this collection of maybe 80 pairs. I do try and sell a couple of pairs every time I buy a pair, but I think we all know that never really happens. Cliff asked me to go through a top 3. I don't think I could pick a definitive top 3. That changes all the time. But for the purpose of this, I picked number 1, but I think this will always be my number 1. That's the Era Dunk. So from the minute I saw this, I absolutely loved it. It took me a while to track down a DS pair. I ended up doing that a couple of years ago, and was lucky enough to get them for just over retail. Prices have gone crazy now, so very lucky to have gone them. I think it's tough enough to get a DS pair of these two for a reasonable price. And yeah, like just the whole meaning behind these, like to come out on the anniversary of the 1916 Rising, and I'm a little bit scared to wear them just because of the age of them, and I don't want them to fall apart, and I'll probably never have another pair again, so I'm very careful with these. But yeah, these will never leave my collection. These will probably always be number 1 for me. Second on the list that I've got is the Wave Runner. So this is from the original drop on Yeezy Supply, and I've worn this so much. I've got a backup pair, and I think if they ever release again, I'll be tripling up for kind of 4th, 5th pair. I just absolutely love it. So comfortable, it goes with everything, and yeah, just really good pair. And then lastly, to round it out, we've got the Sean Wotherspoon. I think for this, I absolutely love this pair. I think it's a great pair, but I think what made it for me was the whole buzz around Dublin at the time of release. There was massive queues for the raffle outside of nowhere, then the overnight queues at Size and Brent Thomas, and just the general hype of this. It's not really been seen before or since. And I didn't get them for retail. I paid, I think, around 300 quid for them, which looks great now. But I'm glad I bit the bullet on release day. I just got them off someone who queued up overnight, because I needed them. I did go through the size, so they're a little bit too big, so I hope to get a pair half size down at some point. But yeah, absolutely love this pair, and just a really great shoe. Next, my most expensive pair, so I suppose Sean Wotherspoons fall into that category. DS pairs are going for crazy money right now. Same with the Era Dunks. Also got the OG Air Max 90 off-white. So, I mean, haven't really looked lately, but I think DS pairs of these are going for 1300-1400 in my size, so really crazy money now. Sole of mine is starting to go a little bit yellow, but I do really like the look of these when they're worn. But you can't really beat the box fresh icy sole on these. But I think in terms of most expensive pair right now, I think just because these are still DS, it's the Travis Dunk. The materials in this shoe are incredible. The prices, the current hype with Travis and with Dunks, it's crazy. Don't know if it'll hold up forever, but glad I've got this one. I think it's definitely the most expensive pair in my collection right now. And I'll be rocking it one day. Won't be taken off the bandana print, but I'll definitely be rocking it one day. And then lastly, just a pair that has a good story behind it. So it's the AM1 Para. So I really wanted the shoe from the moment I seen the pictures of it. Absolutely loved how it looks. Love Air Max 1s anyway. I've got a good few pairs of Air Max 1s there. And yeah, tried every raffle, failed miserably. And release day just happened to be on the same day as a Coffee and Kicks event. I was helping out Phil and James, just setting up and displaying a couple of my pairs on the day, and went up to Nowhere with Phil because he was picking up his pair that he won in the Nowhere raffle. Went in, was talking to Sai, and Sai had the Spiridons on, and he was showing me his pair of the Air Max 1, and at one point he just said, actually, do you know what, I only want the Spiridons, don't really want the Air Max 1s, do you want them? So obviously jumped at that opportunity, couldn't believe it. And yeah, I mean, it kind of shows how much a place like Nowhere is missed, kind of having people like that in the community. I think Dublin really misses it, and anytime I wear these, I always kind of think back and go, just think of that time, that great day, and yeah, I'll always treasure this pair because of that. And yeah, that's it from me. Be sure to send in some stuff to Cliff and the guys. Really interested to see how this all goes and kind of get to know more about people in the community. And yeah, thanks for watching.